What's good? My name is Jeff.
And I'm Will.
Welcome to Brewbros. And we're back. Alright, so today we will be doing a comparison of what fruit drink tastes better. A lot of people are trying to decide what is the next fruity drink that you're trying to drink, whether you're a guy or a girl, it doesn't really matter. Everybody's trying to drink something sweet nowadays.
Yep.
So today we're going to be focusing on two beers from the same exact brewery. We're going to be doing the
Slo Brew beers.
So today we've got a couple of hefts. I have this Mango hef from Slo Brew, and he has a Blood Orange one from Slo Brew. And we are going to determine which one is better as we get into summer.
What do you think? You think the Blood Orange is going to taste better? Or do you think the Mango is going to taste better?
I personally think the Blood Orange.
I personally think the Mango. I guess we're half and half. I mean, I really don't know what the hell's gonna happen, but we're about to find out right now. Okay. Just like before, with the power of magic, and a little bit of editing, we are going to make sure that we pour ourselves some beers.
Whoa, how'd you do that?
A little bit of editing, that's all it really takes. I mean, when you got the skills, it's like that, real quick. Alright.
Well, so to get started, I mean, let's go ahead and take a look at these cans. These cans.
Okay.
What I gotta say is, straight off the bat, both of them seem to be very light beers, summer drinking. I mean, at the end of the day, realistically, the only difference between them is just the colors. But I gotta say, they both are very enticing as far as, you know, as the weather gets warmer. I think these are gonna be the way to go.
I honestly feel the exact same way. Mm-hmm. I feel like both of these are gonna be very refreshing, just because they're very fruity flavors. Mm-hmm. And I mean, the first thing that we should do is kind of see the differences. There's a lot of similarities. Both of these are both fruits, but essentially this one, let's check real quick. This one has 5.4%, which is Blood Orange.
And this one also has 5.4%. So ultimately, from an alcohol percentage, they're neck and neck.
Exactly.
And they are also the exact same price. So I think at the end of the day, what it's actually going to come down to is the flavor.
Flavor Town.
Yep. All right. You read my mind, Will.
Yeah. So before we get to that, only other thing I want to point out is just from the presentation of these beers, ultimately they are very similar. Slightly darker on the Blood Orange, I think. But at the end of the day, they're pretty much neck and neck. It's almost hard to tell which is which.
It definitely is. I mean, from the initial aroma from the Blood Orange, you definitely do get that pungent Blood Orange scent, and that is literally the only thing you get. I mean, I don't know if you smell something else.
I smell it. That Blood Orange is certainly what.
What about the Mango? What do you think?
It's the Mango. I mean,
it definitely smells like mango. Okay, so a similar beer that I actually have smelled like this, that smells kind of the same, would be Golden Road, the Mango Cart. Have you had that one?
Absolutely, and I think that one is really picking up steam, especially in SoCal. Like, it's everywhere now, and again, easy to drink as the summer gets warmer. Like, that Mango Cart's been great, and I think that these would be a good contender against.
No, it definitely is. I feel like we should, for sure, within future videos, do a head-to-head between this Hefeweizen Mango versus Golden Cart and Mango.
Yeah, so let us know in the comments if, when we finish up with this one, whatever wins this video, if you'd like to see that go head-to-head.
All right, so let's do the initial taste on both. Obviously, as we said before, both of them are high on alcohol percentage. Well, I mean, relatively high, but essentially they're both the exact same. So now it comes down to taste.
So let's start out with the Blood Orange. Again, good flavor on it, or good smell on it.
Ooh, okay.
It's interesting with this one because I think that the initial aroma of it really, really closely matches the overall flavor. You definitely get some other profiles because in our last video we did a nitro beer.
Yeah.
You know, to bring this carbonation back, like I think you do taste that as you drink it, but at the end of the day, like really what the overwhelming flavor is that blood orange that they added to it.
No, definitely. For sure, like I mentioned before, for a carbonated beer, you do have those flavors kind of bouncing around your mouth because of the whole carbonation. Mm-hmm. But just like you said, I mean, surprisingly, it does taste like blood orange. There's really no other crazy taste or like anything else that I personally taste on my palate. However, it does taste very blood orangey, I guess if you could say that. It is very good. I mean, at the end of the day, like we'll just have to try the other one in order to try to figure out which is going to be the best one.
I think so as well. Ultimately, I think in my mind, yeah. Let's go ahead and try the other one.
Let's go then. All right, cheers.
Cheers.
Ooh. That's good.
That is good. I gotta say, so I think that in their development of this one, they probably used almost like a similar amount of fruit, but the mango is definitely much more subtle than the blood orange flavor. Like while I still definitely tasted a lot of it, I felt like it wasn't so overwhelming of the rest of the beer like the blood orange.
I do feel like it's a lot more pungent, the mango. I don't know.
Really?
I don't feel like they added too much to the point where like it's overpowering, but I do feel like they added it within the brew when they were mixing it, and essentially they did a very fantastic job on this. That way, you know, you do get that mango taste. It is a Hefeweizen, so it's not that heavy to drink. It is very smooth. It's almost similar to a wheat beer, you know, if you're drinking just a straight wheat beer. But it is very sweet. I'm not gonna say that it is something that compares to the nitro, in which like it is overly powerfully sweet, but instead like it is very refreshing still.
Yeah. Overall, I would say, at least in initial impressions, I think that the mango definitely brings out the flavor of the beer more. Me personally, as we get to the ratings now, I found that the mango is a little bit better simply because that blood orange taste, while I do enjoy that, like I also do enjoy the flavor of the beer itself. Right?
Yeah, definitely.
And I think that the mango was much less overwhelming for the overall beer.
So do you feel like the mango's a lot smoother and a lot softer than the blood orange?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Round one. Fight!
I see. No, I definitely do feel that same exact way. I do feel like the blood orange, even though both of these are very smooth to drink, there's not really that much of a great difference. It really comes down to the flavor, the aroma, and what exactly, you know, are our preferences. So
which one do you like most?
It's a very tough choice, to be quite honest.
Yeah.
Both of these, like I keep saying, are very delicious beers. I'm not gonna say otherwise. Like these are, like I said, this is my opinion. I would go with the mango.
Okay.
What about you?
Well, I gotta say these have been like the closest ones yet. Understandably, they're from the same brewery, technically the same type. But I have to go with the mango as well.
So, what would you rate both of these then?
I would do, in comparison, because I feel like we've had a bunch of good beers so far. I would rate these the mango probably about an 8, and I would rank the blood orange a 7.
So,
while they're very similar, I think just for my personal preference, the blood orange would just be lower on that scale.
So for me, definitely, I completely agree with you. I do give the mango an 8. However, just because it is a little bit more on the slight sour taste because of the citrus of the blood orange, I would have to give this a 6.5. It is delicious. It is not my favorite, but it is something good to drink. Maybe it is a good drink for somebody else, but for me, I kind of like more of like a sweeter taste. That's why I personally go for like porter stouts. So the mango would fit my palate very well, comparable to the blood orange. However, like I mentioned before, both of these are very delicious beers. I would highly recommend both of these.
Absolutely.
6.5 and an 8.
Awesome. Well, there you have it. So our recommendation for this summer is going to be the Mango Cali Squeeze. And again, thank you guys so much for watching. We're hoping to do more of these videos, so let us know what you think in the comments.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Absolutely. All right, thank you guys.